How y'all doing? Nick Brengle here, and today we're talking about digital minimalism in 2022. So we've talked about minimalism several times on this channel over the past 4, 5, 6 years, whatever it's been now. So I hope you understand minimalism and digital minimalism and what that means in my lifestyle, and what it could mean in yours if you're already sort of embracing that and living with less, but kind of living with more in a weird sense. But anyway, I want to talk a little bit about digital minimalism and how it's changed a little bit over the past handful of months for me. I recently purchased the iPhone 13 mini last year, and I was really excited because this tiny little phone, and I kind of have even gone further away from the traditional iPhone and using all of the apps. I've gotten rid of all social media off of my phone, and it's kind of an OG smartphone. But if you remember, before even the kind of the first iPhone, there wasn't really even an app store with a ton of options. It was sort of, here's a phone, it's got GPS, email, and there you go. And that's what I've reverted back to very intentionally, because I recently also purchased the iPad Pro M1, the 11-inch model, and I have aggregated not only social media and anything else that I don't want to distract me from anything on my phone. I've also aggregated all paper, all writing, stories, any kind of treatments, everything has now gone into this iPad. So I have done away with paper, I've done away with pens, and it was a little scary, I guess, at first, but I was really excited, and I am not looking back at all. Each year I would go through 2, 3, 4 different notebooks, and I'd be filling them up with, YouTube ideas, film ideas, different stories, memories, doodles, treatments for client projects, you name it. It was going in all these different notebooks. And then I would also use my iPhone to do random things that maybe I didn't have my notebook nearby. And so I've now put it all into one place. I want to talk a little bit about a few of the apps that I'm using pretty much every day regularly. So we'll swing it over to that now, and we'll talk about those apps. So the first app that I want to talk about is arguably the most important, and the reason that I moved to an iPad for a digital workspace and something that can keep everything that I want in one place. And Notability is a catch-all for all the journals, all the writing, all of the different ideas, the stories for YouTube, for short films, ideas with clients, for treatments. There's just endless possibilities in Notability, because as you could see, you're able to copy and paste and bring in different types. You can scan documents, take photos from your photo library and add them directly into a project, and videos and GIFs and stickers, and you can even record audio and have it pasted right into whatever it is that you're working on. And that's just really nice, and it keeps it all in one place, and it's all saving it to the cloud as well. So no more paper and worrying about where you wrote something. You can categorize it perfectly and find it here in Notability. The next app we're going to talk about is Procreate. Procreate, you could draw, sketch, doodle, just relax and be creative and give yourself a little bit of artistic therapy. For someone like me who's not great at drawing at all, it's just another outlet to put ideas down in a place in a different way, and I guess challenge yourself a little bit to be creative. And so as you can see, there's all kinds of weird stuff in here. You can even do full animation, and so I've been playing around with that. I'm not great at it, but you have the ability to do that. I have this photo here. Yes, this was a photo originally, and I'm going to show you that right now, of my wife. And then I've slowly worked on this for a little over 6 hours total. And I don't know, it's fun to sit back and, I don't know, use color and use the Apple Pencil and not, I guess, read a book or watch TV, but draw and use our imagination to create stuff. So I highly recommend Procreate. I believe it's $9.99 and you get full access to everything in the app and unlimited space and things like that. Of course, another app that we have to mention is YouTube and YouTube Studio. Both are exceptionally nice and exciting to look at on the iPad because the thumbnails are bigger. The quality of the screen is just really, really nice. And when you're working on, let's say, a YouTube video, you have the ability to look at it, airdrop it, or however you want to, get it onto this screen. It just gives you the ability to see it in a different way, because most of us are watching content on devices like this. So, everything just looks really nice, and it's really easy to navigate your subscriptions, everything. So it's just a bigger version of what is already on your phone or on your desktop computer or your laptop, but it's in this little, this iPad, world. So. And then all of my social media apps that I do not keep on my phone anymore, like Instagram, of course, is available on the iPad. Most importantly, Twitter is another one that, obviously the experience is just, again, to beat this into the ground. The experience is a lot nicer on the iPad when it comes to Twitter and Reddit. Everything just has a completely different feel. And it's nice. And one other thing that I do want to mention is how much of an inspirational device this iPad can be, because I have already found myself just getting lost in the iPad, not just drawing and doodling, but also writing more. And knowing that I have this supercomputer with this 11-inch screen, with this amazing pencil, that I can just write whatever is coming out. I can also reference things from the internet, from videos, from Instagram, Twitter, the news, whatever. It can all aggregate from this one device, and it can all live, like you saw, in apps like Notability or even just the Notes app. It's mind-boggling. It really is. So I hope when I'm talking through this that it inspires at least one of you to reconsider and rethink the way that you are carrying out your day with, your equipment and just, everything that you own, and that you're really, using what you have, and that you're not getting bogged down with distractions and making too many decisions. Keep it simple, and you will find that will kind of open up your mind a little bit to create more and to, I guess, lose a little bit of that, you lose some of the inhibitions of, judging yourself and, and just thinking, no one's going to want to see this, or no one is going to want to hear this, or no one's going to want to look at this. Just create and do what you want to do and promote what you want to promote. And for me, promoting minimalism in all facets is a big part of my life, because it has changed the way that I view not just my own personal space, but the world around me. And I think I've had a clearer head if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, drop a comment down below. I'm sure there are questions and things. You know how I do these videos. I do write down things, and I definitely make notes and of what I want to talk about and what I want to cover and how I want to do it. But when I sit down here and turn the camera on, I do want it to feel more natural and organic and raw, and just this improv type of videos. That's my style. I don't know. I don't think I can change that. So obviously we're doing something different here. Typically the camera is over there, as you would know. I don't know. I'm just doing something different. And we got the softbox here just out of frame. Microphone is actually in frame, but you can't see it. And then I have some lights, behind me. And I actually have one right there as well. So, are we recording? Yeah, we still are. Okay, that's it. Please subscribe. If this is your first time stopping by, go watch some of my other content. Consider subscribing. And I guess until the next one, go create something. And I'm not even wearing any pants. So